All right, next item on the agenda is new business. The West 40 amended intergovernmental agreement.
Tim can touch on this. I know there was one question submitted. We received a communication from West 40, which is the ISC, or our resource center. Some counties have regional offices of education. Cook County being so large, they have these intermediate service centers, they call them. And I don't know if the board remembers this, but last school year when all the financial cuts were going on in the state, they originally cut all those positions, as well as like regional departments of education's positions. So their budgets have been significantly cut, and so they were going to have to close the alternative school here second semester. We got a letter. All the superintendents received a letter last week saying that the phones, they're going to be taking a furlough 1 day a week for the rest of the year, and that phones won't be answered through certain periods of time of the day. And this is tough because this is where all our teachers are referred to for certification questions and training and professional development, but they've been cut so much by the state. This is what we're dealing with. Tim was going to look in today, Tim McGinnis, and because we did agree to hold one seat at the lower rate of pay back at the beginning of the school year. And I don't know if Tim was able to get some responses on that today or not.
Just that I talked to West 40, and they said that, you know, obviously this is an amendment to an agreement that we've already signed, but that virtually every district, you know, that they have is agreeing to the amendment because of the reduced money that they're getting from the state, that type of thing. So, and the impact on us wouldn't be very significant. We have one student that they're talking about. So
I don't believe it's gone up in the last few years anyway, has it?
No, I thought it went up this. I thought it's gone. It went up. It went up this summer, and I thought so.
But not 25% though.
You got to put some color on this because we just agreed to let Hinsdale drop out of this organization.
This
Now
is
they're
a totally different.
One. Harvard
West
Academy.
West 40 is just where we sit regionally in Cook County.
Okay, well, again, that's good. I'm glad you know that. And everybody here in the community, because I don't understand it. You show me West 40. You showed me West 40 and let Hinsdale drop out, said it wasn't going to be.
No, that's Ladsey.
Ladsey, I'm sorry. So I confused that then. That was
Yes.
Ladsey. Now West 40, who managed it? Who controls it? How
If
do
you
we-
were a high school in DuPage, you would all those schools fall under the DuPage County Regional Office of Education.
Okay.
Cook County being so
Who pays
large,
for that?
the state.
Okay.
Cook County being so large, they broke it up instead of having one office, which the previous Regional Office of Education was indicted.
Right.
They broke it up, so now there's like West 40. So the western suburbs of Cook County's 40 schools, school districts that are in that West 40 are one intermediate service. So we have that's like our Regional Office of Education,
And who funds that?
the state.
Well, then why do we have to pay more money if the state's funding it?
This is the alternative education program where it's an opportunity, like a safe school.
Okay.
This is above and beyond their services of helping process certifications and helping process the life safety compliance visits that they do, the bleacher
And
inspections.
who manages West 40?
A lady by the name of Kay Pointer Brown. She's
I mean,
kind of like their
is there a board
superintendent.
or something though?
I don't know if they
There
have
is
a
a
governing.
governing
Do they have a
board.
governing board?
they have governing board.
Okay.
So I mean, my concern just isn't that they're after they reach an agreement on a set price with all of us right before the school year, they're asking to come up. Is this the beginning of a lot of additional costs we're going to expect that we may or may not have control of? Or is this a one?
This is the only cost that would really be tied to our regional office of West 40, and it's just a matter if we want to choose to send kids to the alternative school.
Okay.
It's not like we haven't. We if you remember in the beginning of the year, we agreed to reserve one seat at a cheaper rate
Right.
of pay. So if we had a kid we wanted to send her for a semester, we could do that.
Right.
So they've just increased this tuition. That's the only. We don't really purchase services from them like we do with Ladsey or anything like
Have
that.
we used the seat that we reserved?
Yes, Pam has.
Okay. Thank you.
This is the Harbor Academy.
No,
Yes.
that part I understood, even though I mixed it
Right.
up. acronym with LADSI, but.
So the thing that we need to probably be watching with West 40 as they continue to try to cut those kind of resources as the state cuts the education budget is, you know, the processing of teacher applications, sub-certificates, and getting your certificate endorsed to be in Cook County. Every time you go to a different county, you have to have your certificate kind of like stamped and paid to be endorsed to teach in that county under their regional office. So as they continue to cut these services, I think somebody asked a question earlier about, well, who holds us in compliance with like the bleacher inspections? Well, West 40 does. That's like their regional office of education, but their staff was cut so much they were asking for maintenance directors from other schools to volunteer and go do the compliance visits of other schools, and
Okay.
that's just kind of how sad of a state we are in the state of Illinois with education funding.
Any other questions?
Like most items like this, you gotta get your paperwork in as soon as possible.
So what's the overall cost gonna be? It's $200 a month for like 6 months?
For one student, so.
Okay.
So it's 200 a month times how many months?
January, February, March, April, May.
So
$1,000.
$1,000? Okay. We don't have any other students going, we just only have one, right?
Per semester right now.
Only one. Let's
Okay.
hope no one else needs to go. They're
All right.
doing, students are doing very well right now,
Yes.
so.
Do I have a motion?
Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois hereby approves the intergovernmental agreement with West 40 regarding increased tuition rate for the regional safe school for the spring semester 2012-2013 school year in the amount of non-reserved $1,600 per month and prepaid $1,500 per month as presented in the February 12, 2013 board agenda packet.
Have a second?
Second.
Second by Tim Walsh. Any other discussion? Mary Ann?
Mr. Walsh?
Me? I'm sorry. Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Moon?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes.